Let's make this quick and get it out of the way. Hey, see with my house, bidding you guys welcome to another video. It's been a bit. You wanna see my plants? There's my lime tree. There's my chili tree. I need to cut this grass again. Already. Oh, the cicadas must have heard me. They start up again. Alright, pickups. In 2021 I want to make more videos, but we'll see how that goes. It's been a while since I've done video making regularly, but I'm thinking if I just make a video every time I get a good lot of pickups, that might be the way to go. This is going to be like just a big stack of stuff from multiple places, multiple times. Some stuff I don't really remember, some stuff I do. But this stuff I do remember, so let's get through it. Hey Catherine! Yeah. And can you bring out the legendary Starfy on the DS?
Yeah, the game isn't in there, but it's in my Switch.
That's okay. Alright, I guess we'll do this one first. From the Kapalabar cash converters, which I have been having good luck at every time I go there. It seems that a lot of people don't hunt there because I doubt this is capturing my face. It seems that a lot of people don't hunt there because it's a little bit more expensive than other places, but in return for being a little bit more expensive, they do often have much more stock than other places I've noticed. And I mean a lot more stock. Thank you, babe. I'll throw that in its case. They do have a lot more stock. They seem to hold some stuff aside to sell online. Like, I find I never find stuff like Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, stuff like that, but... Is that another one? Thank you, babe. Oh, yeah. I'm not finding stuff like that, but I am finding other stuff. Oh, can you grab that bag as well? It's just beside the door. My wife's helping me. I'm finding other stuff that generally I wouldn't find in really anywhere, and because it's a bit more obscure, they don't really know. Oh, am I filming?
Yep.
Yep, thank you. I'm finding stuff that they wouldn't really know about, so they just throw it on the shelf for their standard price that they price their games at, and that'll be it. And that's where we found all of this stuff. First up, I'll go with the lone Switch game. I found a few Switch games. Since EB Games clearanced them out, they've been popping up in places, but I really missed out on that EB Games clearance sale because Brisbane was on a 72-hour lockdown, and after that it was you're only allowed out for essentials, so I just didn't want to leave the house for stuff. I know, like, there wasn't really much risk, I just had to wear my mask going out, but I just didn't want to deal with the hassle, so I didn't go out and do much game hunting then. We have Stranded Sails, Explorers of the Cursed Islands. My wife has been enjoying this. You're on a abandoned island. Whoa, bird overhead. You do farming and stuff. It looks fun. For $7, like pretty much any Switch game for under $10 is worth picking up. And there'll be a couple of them in this episode. Pick that up. I found a few Wii games on their shelves. I wish these were like... I don't wish I lived in America, but I wish that these were worth the same as the American versions. We have Fritz by Chessbase. In America, this is like one of the most expensive Wii games. It's like $80 to $100 or something. It's absolutely nuts. Over here, it's about $30. For $5 is a good price. I didn't have it in my collection, but it's really not one I'm interested in. If I was to get this, I would get it for the PS3. And also, I wish this was as valuable as the American version. My Horse and Me Too. Don't ask me why these horse games are worth anything, but for $5 I was definitely going to pick this up. It's worth about 40 to 50, I think. It's not my kind of game, but I know it was worth something, so I picked it up. So yeah, like even in some of these stores, I can catch them slipping still. I'm doing really well on DVDs, by the way. I'm not going to show a whole lot of DVDs in this video just because that's a knowledge I want to keep to myself for now. And I figure I had to learn what DVDs were worth something, so you guys have to too. Found some DS games. They're nothing amazing, but some games that are just they're good games and they're worth more than I paid for them. First one here is Custom Robo Arena, $5. That'll be an easy 20 every time I get it. I like these little cases. I'll keep these for my loose games. We have $4. Professor Layton and the Curious Village. I'll get 15 for that. So not a lot of meat on the bone, but there is a little bit to be made. It all goes back to helping the collection. We've got a lot of stuff for our collection here today. And for $3, this was a really good deal. Was $5 marked down to $3. I don't know. I can't see how they would have had this for a long time and no one bought it. The Legendary Starfy, like, complete, this is about a $40 game, so I don't know why nobody bought this, but I guess it was there long enough to mark it down. Maybe they got like a transfer in from another store, that's definitely possible. Well, this was only $3 and my wife has been loving this game. She thinks it's very cute. Also grabbed this. I was mulling over whether to keep it, but it's worth enough that I'm just going to sell it on. Nintendogs plus Cats, the Golden Retriever Edition. There's a bunch of different Nintendogs games for the 3DS that all have different breeds in them, and this one seems to be the most valuable, so I will definitely be selling that on. My wife would be the one playing this game, and she already has enough pet games. She has a good pet game on the Switch, so she doesn't need this 3DS game. Especially considering we don't have a 3DS. And some DS games here. Cookin' Mama, these were $5 each. Once again, like, usually a bit more than I want to pay for, like, titles. I usually like to pay 2 or 3, but for $5 for good titles, I will pay it. Yeah, this one's $20. Sell it on, make some money. And Cooking Mama 2. This one's worth a bit more, maybe like $30, $35. Good deal for that one. And I don't really care for the Cooking Mama games, but if people are going to buy them, so I'll sell them. I might list them together in a lot for like $45. Save some money on shipping and fees and such. This was probably the coolest find of the DS games. It's not worth a great amount, but it is cool. For $5 we have Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. This is, from my understanding, Dragon Quest meets Pokemon. It's supposed to be very good. I have both of these on the DS. So I will be selling this one on. I'll compare my copies though to see which one is in better shape. Well, $5 for that is a very good deal. This was all from like one trip. Just one visit. One more DS game for $5. I don't think I have this. Rhythm Heaven. I bought this thinking it's not worth a whole lot, but it does turn out to be worth a little bit, so if I do have this, I'll sell it on. If not, I'll keep it. It's like a WarioWare style game. It does look very fun. I do remember playing this a little bit when the DS was relevant. And one more game. I'll have to check my collection for this. I don't know if I have this or not. But we have MXGP, the official motocross video game. This was $5 as well. It seems to be worth $30. I have quite a few motocross games. I just don't know if I have this one. Ooh, we've got an old receipt in here. From EB Games in 2014. Someone paid $36 for this. Whoa. And they've bought the $3 game guarantee. What a ripoff. Can you believe they're still trying to peddle them onto people? Absolute ripoff. So yeah, $5 for that. Pretty good. I'll have to check my collection. I'll keep it if I don't have it, but if I do have it, I'll sell it on. I will sell it on Jim. The one with Misty, right? Yeah. Yesterday while I was out, I did get a lot of stuff. I'll start off with this one just so I can put it in a case. It's a shame it's loose, but for $9 I bought Trine 4 on the Switch. See if I can... That might be a little bit better. Yeah, Trine 4. My wife wants to play it, so all of the Switch games go to her anyway. There we go. Now it's in this case. And I'll probably forget it's there. But yeah, $9 for a Switch game. It seems to be worth $20, $25, so $9, whatever. Yesterday, we got all this. Huh. Interesting. Show the DVDs first up. I got The Godfather Part 1 and 2. I want to watch them. They're not worth anything. They were 50 cents each. You know, Cash Converters always sells DVDs super cheap. I don't think you'll care about these, but I bought these two. They're worth like 10, 15 each. These were all from one store in Stafford. The Stafford Cash Converters. For $1. Action game featuring Hercules. Why not? Why not? It's $1 for a PS1 game. Get the junky stuff out of the way first. Got some SingStar remotes. $3 for these is actually a pretty good deal. It's not super difficult, but it can be hard to find good ones in working condition. This one... No, it's in there. I thought maybe it was missing a cord, but the cord just plugs into there. Yeah, it's complete. They're worth getting if you find them on the cheap. Yeah, people do still play SingStar somewhat. Alright, you ready for a little bit of good stuff? How about Wii Sports? Yeah, $2, whatever. I want to grab a few copies of Wii Sports just in case it goes up in price again. I think it will slowly creep up. You know, it's just one of those games. It's going to be everywhere for a long time, and then suddenly people are going to want a copy and there's not going to be a lot available. It's going to be like remember how like Crash Bandicoot was back in the day? You could buy copies everywhere for $5, now they're $40, you know? Also from the... I've got this Wii remote, $3. The regular Wii remote comes with a Motion Plus as well, so that's an even better bonus. Comes with a little condom as well. That's always what I called them, the Wii condom. I can't get it off, I guess that's what you want from it. Yeah, $3 for a Wii remote, that's a good deal. I'll take that into CEX. They give like $20 for them these days. We've got some pretty nice Xbox games here. For $3 each. We have Left 4 Dead 2. The original Left 4 Dead, both classics nowadays, great games. Guitar Hero Metallica still holds its value. One that I was very surprised to find out was worth something, so I bought a copy as soon as I saw it. Need for Speed Most Wanted. I've passed over this game a million times. I wish I was picking them up because now they're worth something. This one is in. This one needs to be taken to the cleaners, but we can fix that up and make her shine. And something for my own collection, something cool. I've not added an original Xbox game in a long time. Guilty Gear X2, The Midnight Carnival # Reload. That's a long title. Taken online for the first time ever. That sounds great. Brutal one fall competition, 1000 levels of endurance. This sounds great. I'm not a huge fighting game fan, but I do enjoy playing Guilty Gear every now and again. The manual's a little but otherwise it's in good shape. Disc is pretty mint for an Xbox game, wow. Yeah, you don't get a lot of original Xbox games in great condition like that. That's pretty nice. And the one that pretty much pays for everything you've just seen here, Neo. $3 for that, I wasn't leaving that on any shelf. Even if the shelf was covered in barbed wire and on fire, I was going to reach in and grab this. Holy cow. Yeah, great game. I was just talking to someone about this today on a live stream, Sega Camp Gamer. I was talking to a guy named Pixel Protocol about it. Cool guy. But we were talking about how he never played this and how he should play it. It's a great game. Definitely check it out. This one's complete in really nice condition. Yeah, that disc is mint. I need to check this with my copy. This is probably better than my copy. Alright, let's get them back into the bag so that we can make room for more games in front of us. Isn't that what it's all about? Just buying games, selling games, making room for more games. Oh, what? You think we're done? Oh, no. You think we're done? Oh, no. I've got some PS4 games here. I'll show all the PS4 games in a row. First off, Days Gone. I know you can get this kind of for free on the PS5, but then you have to pay like $1,300 to get a PS5. I'd rather pay $8 and play it on my PS4. Days Gone. Not in there because it's in my system. This is WWE 2K18, which I'm still playing. A lot of fun. I've not started playing this yet, but it is the next game that I'm going to play. I don't know if I showed this one, but... Did I show this one? I may have already shown most of this stuff. Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5, the HD collections. Dude, $18, 50% off, $9 for the 2 Kingdom Hearts games. Come on. You're not beating that. Even at EB Games, that's a crazy good price. These came from Capalabar as well. I'll show all of the ones I got from Capalabar. Yep, here we go. $3 for Agents of Mayhem. I thought it looked pretty fun. $2 for Mafia 3. Supposed to be pretty good as well. 1968. Oh, swinging 60s. $7, a bit more than I want to pay, but it is worth it for Fishing Master. I wanted this game in my collection because I want a fishing game on the Wii. Yeah, it's worth it if I want to keep it and play it. Let's turn that manual around so that it gets some of those creases out. A little lesson there. And what might actually be the find of the video, for $5 on the Nintendo DS, I never thought I'd ever get a copy of this. Izuna, the Legend of the Ninja. Of the Unemployed Ninja. I don't know why it just says The Legend of the Ninja, but it is Legend of the Unemployed Ninja. This is a dungeon crawler. You play as an unemployed ninja. That's about as much as I know about it. I haven't sat down to play it yet. It's supposed to be like one of those games where you die and then you lose everything, but you have all of your items, so you go back and you do a bit better each time. One of them kind of dungeon crawlers. Raid World War II, $3. It seems really bad from the couple of minutes, like 10 minutes I sat down and played of it, but we'll sit down and give it a better try. This game that I actually beat, $8 from EB Games. I had a $50 gift card from work who gave it to me for Christmas, so I went in and bought some stuff that I wanted. I figured $8 for this was a good deal. Right now they have it buy one get one free, so I could have gotten it even cheaper. Shows me to not be patient. But I actually sat down and beat this. It's only like 10 hours long. It's a pretty good game. I did not dig the open world aspects, but I did like it when it became more focused and you're in corridors and stuff. It's a good game. I definitely recommend checking it out. Good horror game. Reminds me of Resident Evil 4. Man, that sun is crazy. I'm thankful that we're getting some clouds overhead. We're getting through it though. We have some $5 games from EB Games. Ghost Parade, I put like an hour into this. I need to sit down and put more time into it to really figure out the mechanics. It seems good. Like with a lot of enemies you beat, you kind of take their powers and stuff. It's a side-scrolling, like a Metroidvania style game. It seems good. Candle, the Power of the Flame. I sat down and beat this. It's only like 3 hours long. It's really fun. It's a puzzle platformer, which is right up my alley. I love puzzle platformers. Really colorful graphics, interesting story. Definitely check this out if you can. I think it's on everything. It's very cheap. Children of Morta. This is another dungeon crawling style game similar to Azuna. This was only $2.95, $3 out the door. Come on. It's supposed to be pretty good. I haven't sat down and played it yet, but we'll see how it is. Will, A Wonderful World. I'm not really sure on this one, but I thought $10 brand new. I will give it a try. If someone wants to use that code to download some soundtrack, go ahead. This is supposed to be like a text-based game, and I remember playing, what's that game called? I played it in quarantine last year. Her Story. It reminded me of Her Story when I looked up what it was, so I will give it a try. It's supposed to be like visual novel puzzle game. We'll give it a go. I'm not sure why it's rated R18 though. I guess we'll find out. Got some PS3 games for the collection. 2 of these were from CEX, one of them was from an op shop. The one from the op shop, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas 2. It's one that I've wanted, but I just always thought I'm never going to want to pay more than a couple of bucks for this, because it's just a game for the collection. I'm not really interested in sitting down and playing it. But it's one of the last ones I needed. As were these. Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures, $25 for that. I paid with store credit, so I probably paid like $10 out of pocket. Really good deal for this. I'm not sure how much it's worth, but it's definitely more than $25. Nice and complete with the manual in there. I still need the Ghostly Adventures 2, which I'm just waiting for a copy of that to pop up on the web store. But definitely a good one. It's a platformer. It's supposed to be pretty good. Same with this one. I paid about $20 for this, which is a really good price. SpongeBob SquarePants Plankton's Robotic Revenge. There are these weird games on the PS3 that I guess they're kind of rare because no one bought them. They're pretty late releases, like 2013. The PS4 was out by that time. So these are definitely a bit rare, a bit expensive now, but I'm trying to get them for like $20 or under. No, I guess my wife wanted this for $3. Great British Ghosts. Do you want this, babe? Yeah. Great British Ghosts. Yeah. She wants it. Yeah, she wants to watch that. Alright, we have one more box to get through. We've had some great pickups this episode, and now we're powering through to the end. I got this for $25 free ship from CEX, and on my walk back from the post office I actually found this plastic on the ground, and I thought, this would make a really good, like, protective dust sleeve for it. We have the DVD version of Live Aid, which is really cool. The bloody names on this, Bob Dylan, David Bowie, Mick Jagger, U2, Queen, Paul McCartney, Madonna, Elton John, The Who, Eric Clapton, Neil Young, Beach Boys, Sting. And it just goes on and on and on. Yeah, I might sit down and watch this before I sell it on. It's 10 hours long though. It is PS2 compatible. This is actually worth like $150. So I figured I'd grab it. And I'll sell it on. I have this nice little dust jacket for it. We'll take some photos, put it online. It'll probably sell pretty fast because people seem to be buying these all the bloody time. This is one of those sets where it's like, if you're a music fan, you want this. So it was worth getting for $25. WWE Giants, I think this was a couple of bucks from a cash converters. I want to watch it. There's something about giant wrestlers that's really cool to me. They're just like, they're big. No, Aussie Park Boys. People are asking $100 for this online. You can get it for like $3 from CEX, so I thought I'd grab a copy, list it online, see if maybe I can get a bit of money for this. We'll see what happens. If nothing happens, I'm out $3. Who cares? One from the CEX web shop, I think about under $30 free shipping. We have Buffy the Vampire Slayer on the DS. This is one that I saw in EB Games when they were just clearancing all of their Gen 6 stuff out. I could have had this for $5, but I didn't know what it was, and nowadays it's worth like $80, so. Now I have a copy. I paid a little bit more than I could have paid, but you live and you learn, right? Random CEX find. Wii Sports Resort. It's always 25, 30 bucks. I'll tell you guys about this one, the Blu-ray. Twilight Zone the movie. This is always $25, $30 if you find it. I paid $1 for it in an op shop. It's out of print. Another one for my PS3 collection from CEX. Paid store credit, Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two. 2 players, I'm not sure if that's split screen or online, but we will find out. Complete in there, good condition. What I wanted for my PS3 collection. This is supposed to be the better version of the game, between this and the Wii version. I think I have it on the Vita as well. 3 more games here. Another one from CEX. This was like $8 plus $3 shipping. Mega Man Maverick Hunter X for the PSP. A lot of good games for the collection on this one, guys. If you don't have Maverick Hunter, check it out. It's a great little game. It's just a straight remake of X, but with 3D graphics, you know. How can you go wrong? Watch the new animated movie on it as well. How about that? God, it's a beautiful day. Ooh, it's hot. $1 for this, Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I have, like, I have the 5-year anniversary edition. I don't have the original version, so I thought for $1, why not? For the PS3, I thought $10 for this sounded pretty good. Call of Cthulhu. I looked up gameplay of it. It seems to be like a first-person horror game, which is right up my alley. Reviews are not very kind to this, but they're not very kind to the Call of Cthulhu game on the original Xbox either, which is one of my favorite games, so I figure I'll give this a go for myself and judge it for myself. Whew, we're getting to the end here. Where is it? I don't know what the price for this one is, but I bought a DS. Here we go, $25 for a DS with the charger. Came with the game, Cop the Recruit. This was from Cash Converters. It's really nice condition, it's really clean. I already have a DS, but this one was really nice. This one is in better shape than any of my copies, so yeah, I thought $25 for a good working DS, that is worth it. These are just going to go up in price, guys, so grab them somewhat cheap where you can. Especially grab those original chargers. I'm not joking on that, guys. People will pay more for the original chargers. A couple of DS games, loose, $5 each. Lunar Genesis. And Animal Crossing Wild World for the DS. Good one to get. Another Switch game. I bought this using my $50 gift card from work. I kind of wish I didn't. Deadly Premonitions 2. It's not a very good game. It's bad. Like, the original one is bad, but that one's real bad. And ooh, finally here, the last 3 games. $5, Ash of Gods. I figure it's a PS4 game I don't have. I'll give it a go. It's getting hot here, guys. I want to get inside. I'm dying out here. Can't take the heat. Nah, I want to just finish this video. These are 2 somewhat harder to find PS3 games that I did not have, but I have them now. They are games that I both wanted to play them. I am probably going to play all the way through one of them as well. We have, I think this was like $12 from CEX. Cabela's Survival Shadows of Katmai. This is supposed to be just like a Cabela's game, but yeah, like the hunting games, but with a story. So I'll give this one a go, see how it is. It's Top Shot Elite compatible. I'd love to have one of them. That would be so cool to have. I have the Time Crisis gun somewhere. I just have to dig it out. I can probably use it on that. And one that's crazy rare. Venetica. You don't see it in Australia because it wasn't released in Australia, but this came up on the CEX website. This was like $15. I figured I'll just pay it with store credit and we'll get it in the collection finally. And we have it. This is supposed to be kind of a pirate kind of game. Action adventure. Should be pretty fun. We'll give it a go. Alright, and that's it. That's all the pickups for now. I know I say every time I'll try and make another video in a little bit, but I'll try and make another video in a little bit. Thank you guys for watching. This is Secret of My House, bidding you farewell.
And that's all, folks.